Hi, I'm Pete, and right now you should be seeing my application to the Governor-General's Professional Development Fund to finance my secondment to Channel 4. The thing is, I don't want to go anymore. I think I have work to do here, but that's at the end of the story. Let's start at the beginning. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Peter, and he lived with his best friends in the whole world. Mikey, Nina, Slim, JM and Tink. And well, they lived satisfied ever after. Not happy. Satisfied.
Dude, I'm telling you, Chasing Amy came before Dogma.
Yeah. Sure. Look, Clerks was the first, a classic, and I believe far more superior than
it was good.
And then then came more rats, big budget, sold out a little, but still quality stuff.
Yeah.
Now Ben Affleck,
yeah, but as well as Shannon Doherty and that guy from Party of Five. Oh, and Dazed and Confused. No, it was in more rats, I think.
Anyway, after that came Chasing Amy.
Then things started happening. JM was talking much more than usual. Mikey was much more aggressive. Tink was really bitchy, even for Tink. And oh yeah, I started seeing Wendy. To cut a long story short, we split up. Not me and Wendy, but the gang. The posse. I kept seeing Wendy and sort of kept in contact with the boys. Well, that was until about 6 weeks ago when I get a letter from Wendy. She'd been teaching in the UK for about 8 months. And in this letter she writes,
I'm sorry, Peter. This is really tough. But I've met someone else. And I think I'm really happy.
And who is this other person? Some out-of-work, weed-smoking musician. It could be me. Except for the musician part. I got to thinking how my life's changed, and I wonder what's become of those people that shaped my world, and only 5 years ago were the most important people in my life. I decided to call everyone and organise a get-together. The easiest person to track down was Mikey. After years of sprouting socialist ideology, he wound up as one of those no-win, no-pay lawyers and advertisers everywhere. Fortunately, Nina's mum still lives at the same place and I could get Nina's number. Funnily enough, Nina and Slim are still living together. JM confirmed that yes, he was able to fit me into his busy schedule. The last was Tink, whose mum had once again become Nina's mum's naturopath. Unfortunately, Tink was away with no mention of where she was or when she'd be back. Well, 5 out of 6 ain't bad.
Hey!
Come in, mate. How you been?
How you doing? Good, mate. Nina, how are you? Oh, lovely. It's looking good. Oh, and I see.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Come in, take a seat, mate.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
That's not actually true.
No?
Yeah, you're County McDonald's manager now.
Manager?
Of the graveyard shift.
That's when I'm at my best.
What about you, Slim?
I work part-time at a temporary care centre for foster children. And I teach tap dancing to senior citizens at a couple of retirement villages.
Really?
Oh, you know. Can't change the world, but hey, we can make a dent.
Fortunately, JM and Mikey arrived, stopping short the conversation that would have ensued after Slim's expose.
So you still partake?
On the rare occasion. Like when the week comes to an end, help come down from work.
Yeah? What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? I give advice, usually about management structure, staff morale, economic management.
How do you know any of that?
Hey, you did your MBA, didn't you?
I did, but that didn't help. No, it was pretty much luck. The business sector is big on creating happy, hard-working employees, and right now the lean is towards holistic working. Feng Shui is on the decline. The flavour of the month at the moment is communication, understanding through role-playing.
So basically you teach a room full of corporates how to play cowboys and Indians.
Cool. We were back again. Different, but essentially it was still just a night with the boys. Excuse my wonder years indulgence, but it was at that moment that we fully embraced our foundations. The experiences and relationships we'd shared that made us who we are. And we realised that someone was missing. The person who held us together was walking through the door.
Well, isn't anyone gonna fucking say hello?
Oh, Dick!
God, I changed that much. What is this? Oh my god, the poison is so much space. Beer, beer. Alright, let me sit down. Hey.
Tink.
Nah, not for me, thanks, man.
What?
Jokes, keep it here. Seriously, you don't carry much of this stuff around with you when you're travelling.
Yeah, so where have you been?
Hang on a minute. Since when did we all become joint smokers. Somebody's getting old.
And that was it. The first time we'd been united in 5 years. I was having the best time of my life. I don't think any of us wanted it to end, but then Mikey and JM had to leave. Work in the morning. Slim left to take Nina to work at Macca's, and Tink and I were left to talk.
Sorry. How's Wendy?
Oh, Christ. Teaching in the UK with her new musician boyfriend.
What?
Mm-hmm. And here we were. 5 years ago I was asked to make a decision that ultimately changed the course of all our lives. I still think I did the right thing, but a lot of things remained unsaid. Tink, about what happened.
Peter, it's in the past.
I needed to tell you that...
It's okay.
Just listen to me for a second.
Peter, why do you want to dredge all this up now?
Grace, sit down and listen. Now you have every right to hate me. But I want you to know that I never stopped being sorry for what you went through.
I never blamed you or Wendy for what happened. If anything, I was angry with myself. I should have been the one that left first. But I needed you to turn the page, so to speak.
And there, right there was my Tink. The girl I fell in love with when I was 9. The girl I was still in love with. I felt like I was seeing Tink not for the first time, but for the best time.
What's up?
Did you ever think of me?
Sure. I'd be somewhere and I think I'd love to show Pete this. Or I wish Pete could be here for that.
Did you go to Amsterdam?
No.
Come on, you never went to Amsterdam.
It's funny. It was the one place that I thought you and I should have gone together. Well, it's kind of our place.
I've missed you, Tink.
I'm sorry, Pete. It's been a really good night, but you and I just can't be friends.
Tink, I don't want...
No. It still hurts. You go to all these places and you meet all these people and there is still one person that you can't get out of your head.
Tink, that's you. You're the one person I can't get out of my head. You're right. You're right. After all these years, all these different places, all these different people, and we end up here, there's no place I'd rather be. I love you, Tink.
And I love you too.
No. I'm in love with you. She was putty in my hands. Jesus, what am I talking about? I was putty in hers. And so, that's why I don't need funding to go to the UK anymore. I found what I was looking for was right here, on my own little island. I do, however, have an idea for a film.
We have an idea for a film.
Yeah, sorry.